isn't that effectively the entire problem we have right now? When people aren't actually willing to admit the truth on things because the story is so much better without it. Yeah, there's a theme there. You know, somebody else who kind of has some issues with the truth or maybe kind of makes them up as she goes along would be this woman right here.
People should expect the real me in this, and probably the me that they've never gotten to know. Certainly not in the past few years, where everything is through the lens of the media, as opposed to, hey, it's me. I'm just excited to be myself and talk and be unfiltered, and yeah, it's fun.
Meghan Markle's podcast deal with Spotify is kaput. Meghan Markle had a reported $20 million deal that she did with Spotify, per the Wall Street Journal, and that's where that's coming from. And the deal was that, you know, you'll get your money provided you have enough in terms of productivity. And by productivity, they mean they want eyeballs, they want listeners, they want downloads. And if you don't get the downloads, and if not enough people are watching or not enough people care, well, then you're not going to get the big payout. And in fact, they must have had a clause in there where they could actually go their separate ways, which is what is happening right now. They are not renewing. They are axing the Meghan Markle podcast. It's funny, right? Like, I do believe Michelle Obama's deal was not renewed either. It's funny. Like, you look at Joe Rogan and you look at some of these conservative personalities. I mean, we've been growing. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed to this channel. Thank you for that. We have been growing tremendously. It's like 20,000% or something in the last couple of months. And I so appreciate you subscribing and hitting the bell, because that's really what it takes. This is all organic. And I think the problem with some of these very politically minded personalities that come in and try and do the podcast or whatever it is they're trying to do, it's not really them. It's not really from the heart. They have an agenda. And by the way, that agenda is not in sync with the American people. And she clearly, I mean, you know, I don't know what her agenda is. You know, I feel bad for him, but hey, it takes two to tango. And she deserves every right, as does he, to be able to make a living. It's just a little bizarre how they've chosen to go about it, basically slamming your family, right, over and over and over again. It's like she's trying to single-handedly take down the monarchy, and she's got her friends like Oprah Winfrey there alongside her to try and help. So Spotify gave her a huge deal, but you know what? It didn't work out. It didn't work out because people weren't interested, and people, I would bet, don't fully trust her. They see her as a phony. And look, Americans don't like phonies.